In the news tonight, free and fair electoral process in Nigeria receives boosts as political party launches electronic registration exercise. Academic activities in Ugbowo campus of University of Benin in full, given amidst threats of first strike by Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU. Plus, correspondent takes a look at flash flood-prone areas in Benin as NIMET warns on environment flooding. A very lovely evening to you. We are glad you could join us in the news tonight. We are reaching you live from Benin, the Edo State capital. I am Ogochkuka Ona. Activities at the Ugbowo campus of University of Benin this Tuesday morning appeared to be calm despite the fresh threats of strike by members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU. Adogbejo Jegba visited the Ivory Tower to ascertain if there was any indication of the industrial action intended by the union.
Some of the students said they were not aware of the threat of an industrial action. They were of the opinion that both parties needed to resolve their differences in the interest of the students whose academic activities have been disrupted for some time now due to aftermath of the coronavirus outbreak.
Educational activities, as far as I'm concerned, has been ongoing. Everything has been in place and the environment is calm for studies.
I don't want the strike to hold because it will affect people that are really graduating this year. And we know what the COVID-19 has already caused. And now they want to go on strike. No.
A visit to the Academic Staff Union of Universities Secretariat in Ugbowo campus revealed that the union was still in consultation and therefore unable to address the crew. The union is giving the government this Tuesday to reach out before taking the next line of action. In Benin, Adogbejo Jegba, NTA News.
The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, issued a 3-day warning of thunderstorms, cloudiness and downpour that will lead to flash flood to the public. Edo State, being within the rainforest belt of the South-South, is not exempted. Paul Umukago visited some flood-prone areas in the metropolis and filed in this report.
Benin City, the Edo State capital, has a history of flash floods during the rainy season, with successful administrations implementing flood control measures to reduce the impact on residents. Despite these measures, areas like Uselu, Lagos Road, ROCC area on Sapele Road, and the Uzebukota axis of the city are prone to flash floods, and often the impact can be devastating.
Where I'm standing is as a result of the water level whenever it rains within this Uselu Park vicinity. For those who want to do business with the owner of this shop, exiting this shop and even accessing the shop is quite peculiar because of the steepness of the staircase. This measure is in place as a result of years of flash flood in this community.
Even with this slab, with this converse now, when it rains heavily, at times when the vehicle is passing by, the whole water will now split into the stalls.
When it rains there, that day is the end of the day for our business. Everybody will shut down.
The only way to prevent it is to make sure that even before the rain comes, I remove my thing, I pack my things inside.
Well, I thought we will go by the roadside. I thought we will drive and go to the next filling station there. When the road don't full, we will not drive to that filling station. But I cannot come in.
As part of preparations against the imminent flash flood, an environmentalist says there is need for government to provide a permanent solution to flood-prone areas. He advised those living close to such areas to come up with relocation plans.
In a situation like this, that this forecast has been made, the governments, both at local, state, there should be synergy, even federal, okay, can look inward and take proactive steps to equally on their own look at these areas, because NIMET listed some states that will be impacted.
The NIMET forecast is a warning intended for people in the affected areas to prepare for the inevitable. In Benin, Paul Umukago, NTA News.
Members of the motoring public and general commuters traveling from or to southwest through Lokoja Kaba Federal Highway are hereby notified of the caving in a section of the road between Zayagi and Obayana Cement Factory. A statement by the Assistant Corps Marshal, Education Officer, FRSC Headquarters, Abuja, Bisi Kazim, says the development has led to an obstruction of free flow of traffic as all the concerned authorities are making frantic efforts to carry out emergency repairs to restore normal free flow of traffic, noting that emergency work may take some hours to complete. The statement also advises motorists, travelers, and members of the public to use Lokoja Okene Kaba or Lokoja Okene Ogorimagogo as alternative routes to or from the southwest. The Federal Road Safety Corps, the statement further says, solicits maximum cooperation of the motoring public on this development, as it will also continue to update the public periodically on further development on the ameliorating work going on at the failed portion of the road. And now talking politics. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has launched the electronic registration platform and continuous voter registration drive in Anambra State. Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP electronic registration, and Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, launched the exercise programmed to make every prospective member sit at the comfort of their home to register online, after which collects a membership card from his ward. Anambra State is the first state to kick off the e-registration and CVR drive following its upcoming election scheduled for November 6 this year. Governor Godwin Obaseki, who set target of 250,000 members for Anambra, believes that with the registration and efforts of INEC, it will be difficult to rig elections. And you're still watching the news at 7. We'll now take a break. The news continues shortly. Stay tuned.
Celebration of a life well lived. The Ide family of Ubede, Afeni family, and Peloton family, all in Delta State, invites you to the burial ceremony of their mother, Mrs. Clarice Lewi Ide, who joined the St. Triumphantly on the 17th of July 2021 at the age of 99. Funeral arrangements. Thursday, 2nd September 2021, 4 p.m. Service of songs at St. James's Anglican Church at Opava Road, Benin City. Friday, 3rd September 2021, 10 a.m. Funeral service at St. Martin's Anglican Church, Rich Area, Koko, Delta State. Interment follows immediately at Ide Family Cemetery, Ide Close, Benose Quarters, Koko, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Reception at Ide Family Compound. Saturday, 4th and Sunday, 5th September 2021, family rites. 1 week later, 12th September 2021, outing and Thanksgiving service at St. James's Anglican Church, Apapava Road, Benin City, Nigeria. Signed, Dr. Alex Tosa Ile for the family.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold. Our hospitality is gold.
It's finally here. Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate. It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, Benin City. A unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 at Desua Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA, Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics. We dare to stand out.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, oh, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1000. We need to Bayasa 1500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi, worry to Ekpoma. We need to Ekun, Obiaroko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekpoma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers na it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upwekrization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
And now straight to health matters. Edo State has recorded 3 more COVID-19 related deaths and 92 new confirmed cases. This brings the total number of fatalities recorded in the state to 11. Case management lead Dr. Osagie Ebonwoyi disclosed this while briefing newsmen in Government House under the watchful eyes of the chairman of the state COVID-19 task force, Governor Godwin Obaseki, in Government House. Elizabeth Omoko's report is here presented.
Given a significant increase of COVID-19 related cases in the last 1 week, Dr. Ebonwoyi says out of the 522 samples collected within the last 72 hours, 92 new cases were confirmed, 56 recoveries and 254 active cases being managed at various treatment and isolation centers within the state.
We're also doing what we call contact tracing. If we do RODT and it's positive, we will follow you home. We want to know who you live with. We want to know where you have visited. We will screen all the people around you to make sure that, because we can readily do RODT to screen them, to make sure that you are not going to transmit that, and we remove you, isolate you, and treat you.
People are not wearing face masks. People are still hugging. People are still shaking hands. That is the problem, and it's a big problem. What people don't know is that until we stop all this, you and I will be suffering.
Journalists asked questions on grey areas. The task force is calling on all Edo citizens to get themselves vaccinated in order to remain alive and healthy.
Meantime, 460 confirmed new cases of coronavirus and 1 death have been announced by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control in the country. Total infections now stand at 191,805. 178,492 cases have been discharged and 2,455 deaths have been recorded in 36 states and the FCT. The 460 new cases are reported from 14 states. Rivers 164, Lagos 139, Edo 61, FCT 39, Bayelsa 20, Oyo 14, Plateau 7. Others are Ogun 6, Anambra and Benue 4 cases each, Enugu 2, while Cross River and Kaduna have 1 new case each. And another break is next. We'll be right back.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just 4 walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
For center of Benin, I will better for everybody. Waiting, your body to the hot. This one cool me for body. Oh, I will bonanza to travel to different places for Nigeria. Muyi line your modern office for Ibiwe by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road for Benin City. Don't make travel easy for chicken money for everybody. Benin to Warri 1,000 naira. Benin to Port Harcourt 3,500 naira. Benin to Lagos Mine to Yanokwaja Iyaba Aja for just 3,500 naira. Benin to Aujiekoma 1,000. Enjoy unbeatable price to Bayasa, Abraka Ugele and other places, including comfortable charter service to any destination. Muyi Parcel service they give to help you receive parcel and send parcel to different places for Nigeria. Come enjoy Ogbele Awoof travel price with brand new buses and cars for Muyi Line new ultra modern office for Ibiwe Street, Bayebo Street Junction, Ring Road, Benin City. Muyi Line, cheap travel price for everybody.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the ancient city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Thank you for staying tuned. Governor Godwin Obaseki says the state government will take part fully in the burial ceremony of the late music maestro and the legendary icon Sir Victor Waifu, whose death occurred last week Saturday. Governor Obaseki was speaking when he paid a condolence visit to the family of the deceased at his residence at Ekenwa Road. Elizabeth Omoko's report again is here presented.
Describing the deceased as a national asset and one who lived his 80 years on earth, transforming and creatively building people and culture, Governor Obaseki says the death of the multi-talented music legend was not just a loss to the family, but to the entire country. He wants the family to take solace in the fact that he lived a life worthy of emulation.
In his 80 years on earth, there's practically no sphere of life he didn't transcend. It was in music, it was in arts, it was in government, it was in academia, and he was an integral part of our society. You cannot talk about Edo State, Benin City, our culture, our icons, without mentioning Sir Victor Waifu. He passed on as a very fulfilled and accomplished person, and I think it's worth celebrating.
Family members of the late legendary star are thankful to the governor for the visit. They used the opportunity to debunk the allegations that their father died of COVID-19.
Contrary to the rumors that is making round, he was tested negative for COVID-19. So Professor Victor Waifu was not actually infected by COVID-19. But then, to God be the glory to Excellency, we thank God that he has gone to meet the Lord.
The late Sir Victor Waifu, born 80 years ago, was a multi-talented music legend, writer, sculptor, instrumentalist, musical instrument inventor, and the first Honorable Commissioner of Arts, Culture and Tourism in Nigeria. He was happily married with children.
Similarly, associates of Sir Victor Waifu and some residents in Benin have continued to pour encomiums on the departed multi-talented musician on his demise. Aduwejo Jigba reports.
Members of the Academia and the Department of Fine and Applied Arts of the University of Benin where Sir Victor Waifo studied and also lectured, spoke on his contribution to the academic field and declared that his legacy of accomplishments would cause him to be surely missed by the institution. His works at the university, which were so conspicuously displayed as strategic points at the Ekenwa campus of the university, was a sight to behold.
It's one of Africa's last, highly prized artists. When we talk about the likes like Dibango, or the likes of Dibango, Makeba, Kuti, and Kopo Papa Wemba, and others that have lived on this planet. These are really great men, and Sir Victor Waifo is one of them. And he happened to have an edge amongst the peers, some of those people that I've mentioned, in the sense that he was so determined, he wanted to reach the apex. He's somebody that never stopped at anything as a result of age.
Creative and innovative in such a manner that you will marvel at which the dexterity and with ease how he carried out his creativity.
Some residents who spoke expressed shock at his death, but took solace in the fact that his legacies will remain evergreen like his songs, which continue to enchant the world.
When I heard this, I was devastated, I was broken, because he's somebody you want to meet.
It's really heartbreaking that we lost a legend like that, because he was well recognized. He has been to so many places. He has helped to push the heritage of Benin far and wide.
Feel bad, really, because Victor Waifo has actually demonstrated the life of a true good musician.
Sir Victor Waifo was a recipient of the Benin National Merit Award, University of Benin Distinguished Alumnus Award, and also received the national honor of Member of the Order of the Niger, MON. In Benin, Adogbeji Ojegba, NTA News.
Now for a little bit of sports, let's join Olumide Eguntola for sports update.
Japan. Sports correspondent Femi Johnson reports that Nigeria has qualified for the semi-final of the para-table tennis in standing and wheelchair categories, as rowing and Paralympics athletes will leave Japan tomorrow for Nigeria after completing their events. In football, ahead of Nigeria's Super Eagles second-round World Cup qualifier against their Liberian counterparts at the Teslim Balogun Stadium on Friday, the Nigerian side had its first fitness exercise on Monday to be in top shape ahead of the match. The 24 players who are presently in camp in Lagos will have their first full training session later today at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. In grassroots football, to further draw more Nigerian youth from the streets to productive and profitable ventures, a football talent hunt has been organized. The Lagos Best 11
program is very good to discover good players.
These boys have been able to pick what they've taught them very, very fast.
Elsewhere in Lagos, the second phase of the Lagos Sports Summer Camp have been concluded with emphasis on initiative that exposed 120 children to different skills in sports and other spheres of life.
We are moving to Surrey now, that is central, between the 5th of September to 11th of September.
In volleyball, the Nigerians under-19 boys lost their classification 1916 match at the ongoing FIVB Boys World Championship in Iran to Egypt 1-3. With the result, the two-times African champions will now settle for another playoff of 13-16. In another development, arrangements have been concluded for the zonal eliminations ahead of the National Youth Games scheduled for the University of Ilorin.
Nigerians' participation at 2022 African Youth Games coming up next year. The players will be selected from this championship.
The zonal eliminations will hold in Delta, Ebonyi, Taraba, Kebbi, and Oyo States beginning from the 1st of September. In another news, the first National School Racket Games served up on Monday at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium, Lagos. Students from 21 states, including the FCT, are featuring at the 5-day national grassroots competition in table tennis and badminton.
They can be integrated into the mainstream of these sports in Nigeria.
We're already planning for a schools championship
as part of our grassroots program.
The event put together by the Nigeria School Sports Federation will see the students compete in under 13, 15 and under 17 categories. With sports update, Olumide Kuntola, NT News.
And that's the news tonight. Many thanks for watching. Do have a very, very good evening.